From Oldham, it's the Horn and Hoof Records podcast video chat show with your host, Danny Barrett. This episode is brought to you by SD Signs Whitby. If you want signs, use SD Signs Whitby. Hello everybody and welcome to the Horn and Hoof Records video podcast chat show. Hello and Hoof with me, your host, Danny Barrett from the Crash Mats. It's a fun time here on a Sunday morning in the rain. We've had no emails, thanks. Mike and Battle wasn't scheduled to be here, so we can move on from that. And we've had no Patreons, thanks a lot. So, my guests this week are a wonderful Shackleford. I've got three of the boys here. I've got Ross, Dickie and Dan from Shackleford. Hello boys. Hello. Hoof. How's it going?
Hello.
There's three of you, right? This is a new for the shed. We've not had three people before. So, who wants to colour in? Ross, are you going to colour in? Right. Do you want felt tips? Do you want pencil crayons? Or do you want...
Am I allowed felt tips?
You've got, mate,
Am I a big boy?
You're a big boy. You've got felt tips. I've even got, right, some highlighters. A bag of highlighters. So it's up to you, mate. Pencil crayons, felt tips, whatever you want, mate. Don't do anyone else's work, do your own work. Yeah. Try and keep in the lines if you want. And Dan, I've got a Game Boy for you, mate. You just entertain yourself. Turn the volume down, though.
I've got Tetris.
You got Tetris and Super Mario Land.
Oh, I've got Super Mario Land.
Yeah, just turn the volume down. Don't be rude. Sunday morning. Shackleford! How are we doing then? Right, Dickie Love, how are you doing, love? You alright?
Am I having to carry this now?
Yeah, you're on your own now, mate. This guy's calling in, he's playing on the Game Boy, it's just you, love.
I've not played for ages.
I'm good,
Right.
thank you.
How long have you guys been going now?
You know, I think 20... I've got it on the back of the hoodie. It says 2016, but I looked up Facebook and I think I've got it a year wrong. I think looking back at it when the page was created it was 2015, but we paid for the hoodies now, so we'll say it's 2016, shall we?
2016?
That first year was just messing about.
Yeah?
Just tuning up.
Just tuning up and right in the tunes that you've got. So, the first EP, number one, that came out 2017?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah?
That was...
Yeah?
Because you've got the most imaginative titles for EPs and albums.
Yeah.
So let's go through them. One, and then you've got your second EP, which is called Two, and then you've gone balls out here for your album. It's called Shackleford 3. Well done, boys. You've got some imaginative titles there.
Creative.
Indeed. But you've got a single called 3 AM.
We have.
And then there's the live recordings at Kesbride that are on Spotify
They are as well, yes.
Big Boy and did them. We've done some recordings at Kesbride. It's a lovely place. Oh, it was a lovely place. It's not, unfortunately, not going anymore.
Oh, is it not? So sad to hear.
Yeah, sad to. Well, he's not had to. I think he decided he was sick of making other people's music. So yeah, he's just he's had none of that. So. What has the response been to the albums and the EP? Has everyone? I mean, I think they're fucking brilliant. But what does anybody else think? What they've been telling you is, you know?
We've had a real positive response for the album and stuff. Like, we're really fortunate to work with the guys at Side Mission Records.
Yep.
They helped us kind of get it out on vinyl. It's been about a year now, hasn't it?
Yeah. Anniversary a year and about a week or a year and 2 weeks, isn't it?
Yeah. Right. So over the moon to have that and stuff. Really pleased with it.
And then you've done a split recently with the band Making Friends.
We have, yes.
So
that's just come out.
Making Friends with Shackleford.
Really imaginative again.
Yes, again.
We wanted to call it 4.
But then Making Friends were like, no, you know what?
No.
It's just too far out there for us, boys. Far too out there. We can't be involved in that. So, right, okay. So you're all from the Nuneaton sort of Coventry area.
Yep, born and eaten, born and bred.
Yeah. So what's the scene like down in Nuneaton?
You know,
Scene?
when we all started out, before Shackleford, we all played in various bands and stuff, and in the early 2000s, Nuneaton had a really big scene actually. Like, we had international touring bands coming through and everything. There was a local guy called Dude who put on loads of gigs. to sum it up, Chicks Dig It played there once,
Right.
and when they came back to the UK, they did 2 shows by request, one in London, one in Nuneaton. That was
Right.
the only shows they played by
Seriously?
request.
Jesus.
Seriously.
Right.
They
So
were fucking
at the
brilliant.
time,
It was stomping, yeah.
and like everything else in the punk scene, it dropped off the face of the earth for
Yeah.
the last however many years. There's a good venue still open, putting on lots of bands and stuff, but I think it's starting to pick up again. Like, there's a couple more Nuneaton bands and commentary bands getting into the punk scene again.
Yeah.
We've got our friends called Better Luck and Grail Guard. So, like, yeah,
we
there's...
played with them. They're a good band.
Yeah, so a few more people kind of actually getting playing now instead of just coming to gigs. So yeah, I think hopefully it's turning a little bit, picking up again.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Well, right, I've only got one Chubba Chump left, and there's 3 of you, so I'll have that. I'll save that one for later. Right, the name Shackleford. Are you named after the guy from King of the Hills, alter ego Randy Shackleford, or Rusty Shackleford, sorry, or are you named after the town that's south of London that's really small on Google Maps, or are you named after the dirty sex move, the Rusty Shackleford?
Ooh.
What is it? What
I've
is
not heard
it?
of that.
You don't know what a Rusty Shackleford is?
No. What
is a
It's where
Rusty
you
Shackleford?
stick your legs up in the air,
Yeah.
you have a wank, and then you poo on yourself.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think that. I'll go
That's-
back.
Yeah, I think 3 now.
That's what Urban Dictionary tells me anyway. I
Wow.
mean, you know.
That's
Hey, you Google the word Shackleford and you go down a rabbit hole of strange.
We're on like page 3 of Google.
Yeah.
It's just all sex moves before then.
Well, they've obviously been watching your work, Ross.
Oh yeah.
Well, technically it was the King of the Hill reference, but I think from now on we're going to tell people it's the sex move.
The Rusty Shackleford.
Much more exciting,
just
isn't
trying to
it?
envision it.
We're not the sort of body shape to be able to
No.
pull that off. I
yeah.
couldn't get into that
I'd need some
angle.
pulleys and stuff.
I'd have to hold your legs. I'd have to hold your legs back for you.
Teamwork makes teamwork.
An assisted Rusty Shackleford. Those have been known to be painful.
Jesus.
Oh dear. Right, let's get to one of the sections of the show, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
You never had Umbongo?
I left my house at fucking 1:15.
Have you guys ever had Umbongo?
Yes.
Yes.
What?
Umbongo.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
They drink it
Yeah.
in the Congo.
Have you had any of the 4 flavours, or have you just had the original one?
Is the original one the black currant one?
Yeah, just
Just normally,
Yeah, yeah.
normal one.
I think
And
I've
then
only
there's-
had that one.
There was original. It was originally going to be called Jungle Juice, but we had to get rid of that. So they changed it to original Umbongo, and then they had a tropical flavour, because that's not jungle really. Tropical, it's like the next level.
Yeah, yeah.
Jungle Strike. And then they've got orange utan. It's very hard to say that one. They've tried to mix orange and orangutan together, and it's just
That's not
impossible.
worked
It's
at
just not
all.
worked at all. I know.
No.
And then there's another one that the name escapes me. But yeah, have you ever? So you've all had it.
Yeah.
Well done on that. Is there a drink you've never had that you would like to have?
Oh, I had iced tea for the first time the other day.
Iced tea. It sounds disgusting. I mean, I know the rapper. Not personally, but the rapper's great, but the drink sounds disgusting.
Yeah, I went into a Polish shop to have a look at the sausages.
Oh yeah, as you do on a Saturday, just wandering around and eating down. Oh, I'm running Polish shop, yeah. There's some sausages.
The meat display.
Let's have a look.
It was phenomenal.
The meat
If I
display,
didn't live with a vegan, I would have took half of it home.
just to look at.
But I saw an iced tea and I thought, oh,
Yeah,
I'll have a go.
yeah.
And it was yeah, a nice drink.
A nice drink. But you've had that one.
I've had that one. So to answer your question, no, I've ticked them all off now.
Ticked them all off. All done.
all the drinks.
All the drinks. I've had them all now. There's none for me.
No.
Is there any for you boys that you no?
It's these tough questions, isn't it? Like,
Yeah,
you can't prepare
That's why Horn and Hoof Records video podcast chat show Hello and Hoof is classed as the gold standard of punk rock YouTube interviews. None of that NPRV TV stuff for me, thank you.
I'll back it up instead with the Umbongo thing, I remember the advert. It was so when it comes to Sun and Fun and Goodness in the Jungle, they all prefer the sunny, funny one they call Umbongo.
There we go. Dickie's just finished the end of it. No one can do the end. Everyone gets
bars like that before.
Everyone gets like halfway through the thing and then forgets the end.
The beginning was something like way down deep in the middle of the Congo.
Everybody says our band direction.
The parrot picked the passion fruit. I don't know.
Months.
I only know the end bit.
You came prepared.
Right, Shackleford. UK punk rock DIY community is one big community, and inside the community, in the middle, there's a garden centre and a DIY shop. Right? I like to tell people that the crash mats are on the children's wallpaper aisle. Right? Incisions, they're in a little cupboard, and you have to ask a member of staff to get them out. They're in the blades section. Animal byproducts last week said they were in the fertiliser section, which I thought worked very well.
Yeah.
So Shackleford, what aisle of the DIY punk rock shop / garden centre community shop are you on?
Is this a middle class one enough that it's got a pharmacy? If so, we'd be the antidepressants. I think if you look at our lyrics and everything, I think that sums us up pretty well.
Or the toilet section.
The toilet section, yeah. Like a display that a kid gets confused at one day and will have a shit in.
He's got previous.
Yeah, I used to work in an home base and that actually happened.
Jesus.
They used to do it on school playground.
Yeah, this kid got caught short out and then just had a shit on the display. Went right for him. Because obviously, wasn't plundering.
Whose job was it to get it out?
Not mine! Right, get prepared, gentlemen. I need you to get prepared now for the hardest question ever. I've got a little song I'm going to play for you first. Okay. So, just to get you ready for it. So, get ready. There's no talking! There's no talking to the song! Shackleford, right, the hardest question ever. What is the best... So, fuck off, YouTube! What is the best Shackleford song?
Ooh. The best.
Put that fucker out.
Put that fucker out.
When we first started the band, we didn't know what we were doing, and we first attempted to play like a hardcore we were going to try and do, and we couldn't come up with a title, and we got a song we called it Put That Fucker Out.
It was a joke. The guy in the rehearsal room, we joked he'd go around skate parks, and anyone who had a fag he'd go up and go, put that fucker out.
Yeah, that went nowhere.
Yeah.
But,
it was a good song actually.
The best? Oh, I don't know.
No, you have to pick one. You all have to pick one song. The best Shackleford song.
Personally, my favourite is on Asphodel. I really like that one.
That is a good song.
It's a real fun one to play, and I think it's got a lot of energy and lots of nice elements to it.
I'm gonna go for Little Rossi's Rhetoric. I don't know how you say it.
Rhetoric?
Is it rhetoric or rhetoric?
It's up to you. No more.
Yeah.
Rhetoric. We still don't know how to pronounce it.
It's hard because me and Dave write the song, so I can't.
You pick your own and you big edit.
Yeah. This is why it's the hardest question ever.
Yeah. I would probably say.
Take time.
Do you want me to play it again for you?
I'd probably say Blue Tip Matchsticks.
Ooh, that's a good song.
I like that one.
That's off number 2.
It is. I to be fair, dopamine gets stuck in my fucking head every time I hear you guys play it. You've got a video actually for that, haven't you?
So give me dopamine.
You got so there's a couple of videos of you've done, which they're all pretty sweet. The one for Rhetoric, I really like. That's the one with like the panels in it and stuff like that. It's fucking brilliant. And the one for 3 AM is amazing, like the animation and all that shit.
Yeah,
that's fucking brilliant. I don't know how you've done that because I've not got a fucking clue about that. But yeah, Dopamine, I think, is one of my favourite songs. It gets stuck in my head constantly, and it's a great.
I think that's the one.
Little ditty.
If people have heard of Shackleford, that's probably the song they've heard.
Yeah.
I think that was the most standout for a long time.
Real love-hate relationship with that song now.
Is it become an albatross around your neck?
It's sort of because I've got a 2-year-old daughter, and when I've shown her when friends have come round and I'll put your band on, and she loves that song.
Right.
So she just says, "Don't mean," and I have to listen to it about 100 times on her own, and I'm just like, oh god. But yeah.
Well,
bless her.
Those are the breaks sometimes.
Yeah,
bless her. At least she likes you.
Yeah. For now.
For now. Right, we've had an email in actually here, folks. From Joe from Animal Byproducts. He was saying a wandering spirit has recently told me that you are planning on speaking to the dead in this episode. Please, can you speak to the undying souls of the last hat of my lost hat? R.I.P. old friend. Donated to by the Royton Sea Cadets. Top people as well. Top men. The boys and girls of the Royton Sea Cadets have done me proud. So we're going to speak to because this is the Halloween episode, we're going to speak to the dead! So I've decided we're going to try and get in contact with the ghost of Sid Vicious. So we've got a proper Ouija board here. It's Sunday morning. The best time for ghosts.
Bit of harmless fun, isn't it?
Bit of harmless fun. No one's going to get hurt. Plus, we're in a shed, so the demon can possess the shed. You're not asked about this, but my front room, you can fuck right off. So, I don't know how you're supposed to do it, but I think you've all got to put your finger on it, haven't you? You all got to touch it with one hand. Is it one hand? Is it one finger? And then what do we do? Like 3, 2, 1, ghost. Is that how it works?
On 3.
Let's read the instructions, because directions. Right, place the Ouija talking board. This is a talking board, apparently. Upon the laps of 2 persons facing each other. So me and you, Ross, come on. Me and you will talk to the dead.
Hello, Mum.
Lady and gentleman preferred. Oh. Well, you be the lady. And I'll be
Just assume my gender, bro.
Sorry. Place Ouija mysterious message indicator in the centre of the board. Talking board, resting fingers with the least possible pressure upon the mysterious message indicator, allowing it to move freely over the Ouija board. Talking board in all directions. Questions may be asked, and in from 1 to 5 minutes, the mysterious message indicator. 1 to 5 minutes?
Oddly specific.
This better be good content, I'm telling you what, man, fuck it up. 1 to 5 minutes, the mysterious message indicator will commence to move, at first slowly, then faster, as it passes over Ouija talking board. Each letter of a message is received as it appears through the transparent window covered. Well, the transparent window's missing. I mean, this is a bit old, but we're alright, we don't care. Second, care should be taken that one person only asks questions at a time as to avoid confusion. So I'll lead the questions, mate. You jump in if you think you've got out, but not until I've finished. To obtain the best result, it is important that the person present should concentrate upon the matter in question. You've got to concentrate.
Dial down.
Sidney Vicious. We want to get Sidney Vicious.
Not Vicious.
We don't want Gigi Allen. We don't want him coming in here and
shitting everywhere.
Shitting everywhere. having a poo in my shed. I don't want that. I've already got Denver. If you use it in a frivolous spirit, if it is used. Fucking hell, when did they write this? If you use it in a frivolous spirit, asking ridiculous questions, laughing over it, you naturally get undeveloped influences around you. So it's warning us there. Right.
No bad juju.
No bad juju. Just too lightly. Let's lightly do it on here, right? And then in the middle, I'm going to ask you a question. Is there anybody there? I've seen most, haven't I?
you want me to put that song on again?
What, to get some vibrations to move it around?
Well, this is clearly bollocks. Thanks for that. They're dead. You bastards. Could have come out and had a chat with us, but no, you decided to fucking stay in bed.
Like Dave.
Like Dave. Yeah. Like Dave.
Sunday's a day of rest, isn't it?
Exactly. Bastards. Right. Shackleford, thank you very much for coming on the show. I hope you... Have you got anything coming up? By the way, sorry. Album-wise, have you got anything coming up?
We're writing.
You're writing?
Oh.
That's the next stage, yeah. We've started tracking some drums.
Can I suggest a title for you?
Go on.
Fuller.
Oh,
Wow.
hey, that's a bit... Wow.
It's a bit out there, I know, for you
I
guys.
didn't expect that.
When we started the band, we didn't want risky titles for the albums.
You don't want to look back and go, oh, we should call it
Oh, we
that.
shouldn't have done that. That was a step too
You
far.
can't beat one.
No.
Oh, two's too well.
So, the album 4's coming out then. So you're writing that in a minute.
That's the plan, yeah.
That's the
Next
plan.
year we have to kind of follow up and
Yeah.
get that out.
Yeah.
That's what we'd like to do.
Excellent work. Have you got any more? So have you got any gigs coming up, any tours or anything like that?
We got a bunch still left to
Yeah.
go for the last of the year. We're
Yeah.
very lucky that we get to play so many shows. I think, where is it now?
Lincoln next week.
We're in Nuneaton on Thursday.
Oh, Nuneaton on
With
Thursday.
the Attack.
What date is that, sorry?
The 27th of August.
August.
October.
You're travelling back in time now, playing gigs.
Yeah, with the Attack in Nuneaton, that's going to be good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're the band from Florida, aren't they?
They are.
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
over doing a bunch of shows.
And then we're in Lincoln on Saturday. That's more of a private affair.
We're
Right.
playing in a barber shop.
Yeah, it's a Halloween party.
Is that the right? Is that the strangest place you'll have ever played? A barbershop?
I think
Yeah, probably.
it will be up there, won't it? Yeah.
We've played in some weird shit places before. We played in a comic book shop, and we've played in a fully working, turned-on arcade. That they didn't know it wasn't, because we played to people doing this and ding 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 ding, ding in between every song, and like afterwards people came up and we sold a load of merch that day, and people, but they were saying, look, you were brilliant, but I couldn't applaud because I was like three levels deep into fucking Time Crisis, and I didn't want to action reload, yeah, and I didn't want to applaud. But yeah, an arcade that was in the middle of a rave once in Colwyn
Now
Beck.
you say
So we
that.
played in a record shop, which was cool, but we also
We played.
referred to it as the Rave Wake.
Yeah.
The rave wake.
Yeah, I mean, it's a bit sad. I mean,
It
we
was-
might have to.
Again,
we can ask if we can share the story. No,
Me and you.
it was. We won't go into too many details, but yeah, we were playing a gig, and basically somebody had died recently, and it was post funeral, and they were having a wake for him at the venue we were at during the day. But he was a raver, so we turned up, and it was.
Pump him.
yeah.
There
But
was so
did they
many-
turn the rave off whilst you played?
Well, we played in the bar.
Yeah.
And then the back bit was like a big sheltered area.
Yeah.
Where they had a sound system.
Right.
And they just had the rave there. But it was so many sad gurns going on. It was a hard watch. But one lad came in off his nut and just stood at the front and watched us like that.
Right.
He didn't blink for the whole set. And then at the end, he was like, fucking brilliant, mate. And we were like, because I was drumming, just going, he's going to kill me. He just kept looking at me. I was like trying to look everywhere else. It's like, what's going on? And I looked back and he's like,
It's gonna kill me or kiss me.
One of the two.
yeah,
Maybe both.
thank God he
Similar
kissed me.
happened when we played the rave. It was next door, and you couldn't hear it until somebody opened the door, and then that was all you could hear and all you could feel.
Yeah.
And a guy in a tracksuit and Tommy Hilfiger shoes came and stood right there and enjoyed our sets very much so.
You know when you played in the arcade, the guy playing Time Crisis, did he shoot a few blanks in the air?
On his knees at the end of the set.
Even plugged in player 2.
Shackleford, thank you very much for coming on. Emailing the show, folks, hello.and.hoof.at.hotmail.com at gmail.com. That's right, isn't it?
//
Danny Barrett, / Scott Trick Badley, CEO, Vice President on Hoof Records. Thanks, everybody. Bye. Well, that was fun, then, wasn't it? Bloody hell! It's the Great Decado! Big fun!
Big fun himself. Right. You want to see some magic?
Yeah!
Right. Let's see what we got for you. Should have prepared cards. Right. Ordinary deck of cards, yeah?
Yeah.
Gracefully donated by your neighbour because for some reason you don't have a deck of cards in the
deck
house.
of cards. Well, there we go.
So anyway, what we're going to do, you can pick any card that you like.
That one.
You got it, yeah?
Yeah.
You want to
show the audience at home.
Audience at home, yes. You got it, yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so what we're going to do, I'm going to ask you to pop the card down on top there.
Yeah.
And you can see we're going to put the card into the middle of the deck. We're going to give it a few shuffles as well. And then, we'll give the deck a snap like that.
Yeah.
It should make your card jump to the top. Shazam!
No, sorry, that wasn't.
Alright, hold your hand out flat for me. What we're going to do,
Yeah.
6 of hearts, not yours. Alright, we're going to put that there. Put your other hand flat on top of that card.
Yeah.
And what we're going to do, I want you to say the magic word, Portugal.
Portugal?
Take a look in your hand for me.
Holy fuck! It's the card! Oh my god! Ah! Magic, bitches.
Shazam.
You have been watching the Horn and Hoof Records video podcast chat show, Hello and Hoof, with your host, Danny Barrett. Directed and edited by Scottrick Bradley, CEO and Vice President of Horn and Hoof Records, and Rick Fallows, aka Neidhart. Why not email in the show hello.and.hoof.at@gmail.com. Tell your friends about the show. Share the show with other people. Tune in next time for another thrilling adventure on the Horn and Hoof Records video podcast chat show. Hello and Hoof.